Hello and welcome to Hank Games Without Hank. My name is John Green, manager of the AFC Wimbledon Wimbly Womblys. Today taking on the mighty Owls of Oldham Athletic. Oh my god. Is there a more fearsome animal on earth than the owl? I would take a mauling by a grizzly bear over an attack from an owl. They're so wise. What's your mascot? Well, they're very wise. They're very wise. As you can see, I got Dick starting at right back and some other players, you know. It's the usual. Jago in midfield, as well as other John Green. Yoda out on the right side of midfield. Barcham on the left side of midfield. Up front, we've got the dynamic duo. Two men who love each other very much, even though one of them is married to one of his teammates. Adebayo Akinfenwa and Ball John Green. They have just built a brilliant strike partnership. Ball John Green has provided more... I'm going to talk about Batman and Superman today, by the way, not a dynamic duo. But Ball John Green has provided more assists and Adebayo Akinfenwa more goals than any other duo in the Football League. And I think that you see how special their relationship is whenever you watch them play together. Yoda not with a very strong beginning of the game there. Let's get that ball to other John Green. Oh, he went to the wrong side. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. So I've just watched the film Batman vs. Superman. Did you see it, Meredith? You didn't? It's funny, like, critics didn't like it, but audiences did, except for the member of the audience named me. I did not like it at all. I thought it was, like, so self-serious. Like, it's so awkward for me. I have an issue with movies that are bad, like Batman versus Superman, that try to be about something capital I important. As you probably know, Meredith, from having worked with me for the last several years, I think that one of the greatest movies of all time is Die Hard 4. You know this? Yeah, Live Free or Die Hard is the technical name of the movie, but it's the fourth film in the Die Hard franchise. And the great thing about Die Hard 4, in addition to it being a more or less perfect sort of like ticking time bomb action comedy kind of movie, oh my god, what a pass. What a pass! But Ball John Green can't make it work. Is that it does not pretend to be about what is the nature of heroism or anything like that. It just pretends to be a thing that distracts you in a movie theater for 2 hours. This, by the way, is also what I love about the movie The Notebook. Are you familiar with this movie? I think that The Notebook is also a fine example. Oh, God, terrible job by Shia LaBeouf. He's better than that, Shia LaBeouf. He's got to watch out, or Dave Bezant's son, Sam, is going to take over for him. Past Akinfenwa, because you never know what can happen. Oh, except usually that happens. Oh, but I like that. I like that. I like that. He's marauding. And we know if we just get into the box. Oh, off the post. He's not as much of a finisher as Akinfenwa is, Ball John Green. Anyway, I love The Notebook because it is about love and making you cry and nothing else. It does not pretend that it is about, like, understanding something deep and human. It's about love. Oh, yes! Oh, it's my favorite kind of goal. Kiss the ground. It's my favorite kind of the goal. The goal where it just bounces off of Ball John Green's shin and goes in the net. Look at it. He just dribbled it in. It's beautiful. Oh, Ball John Green, John Green. He gives it all for the team. Actually, it was Jago. It's Jago's, I believe that's his first goal as a Wimbly Wombly. Jago. 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 We love to sing your name. I don't really have any words yet, but I love the Jago song. Oh, Jago. Let go of his Jago. Great goal from Jago. That's great finishing. There's nothing else you can say about it. Oh, speaking of great finishing, that has to be Ball John Green. That has to be Ball John Green. Oh, and he did the fish flop. Ball John Green, John Green. He gave it all for the team. Upon his mustache, we're keen. Bald John Green, John Green. Off of his beautiful American forehead, his mustachioed face making contact with the ball, putting it in the back of the net, sending Oldham Athletic, the Owls, into a raw, pure, unadulterated panic. So, Batman vs. Superman tried to be a really smart movie, and it wasn't a smart movie. And in the process, that, like, seriousness really weighed it down. And I think maybe, I mean, it was not a smart movie. It was not an interesting character study. It was not a deep look at what constitutes heroism or a life well lived. It was none of those things. Batman continues for me to be primarily a story about a rich guy with an affinity for bats. Oh my God, we're just ripping them apart. Oh, saved. That's too bad. Superman continues to be like a superhero who, by virtue of his unlimited powers, is sort of boring. And like the sort of like the attempt to make it into a story about something bigger and more than a riotous romp in which many civilian lives are endangered, ended up making it, for me at least, like incredibly stupid and boring and annoying. So much so that I repeatedly laughed out loud in the movie theater, which is never what you're looking for, and not like at jokes, but at like moments where I was like, surely not. Really? I should have probably gone over the top there. But what I like about our passing in the new look Wimbly Womblys, the League One Wimbly Womblys versus the boring, miserable, tedious League Two Wimbly Womblys, what I like, almost got the ball back there. What I like is that we're pressing effectively, and then because we're passing much quicker, I'm focusing on hitting A and Y on the first or second touch. We're opening up space really effectively on the counterattack, it's just pleasant to look at. See how I hit A really quickly there? And now I'm going to hit Y, and then I opened up space on the counterattack. It may not work, but it may work because Akinfenwa is just so freaking strong. They call a foul on me for just being good looking? Oh, no, it's halftime. 2-0 at halftime. I love superhero movies. I even loved the Dark Knight movies, which were very serious and attempted to have sort of like to say stuff about the human condition. And I always found sort of the motivation for the villains, except for Heath Ledger's Joker, which was just kind of like brilliantly drawn, unconvincing. Especially, I mean, even this, Ledger had to deliver lines that I thought, oh, you get there, Akinfenwa! He's been tripped in the box! That guy did not get the ball! Oh my goodness gracious! Can I see a replay of that ridiculousness? Come the frick on! Yeah, look at this. I mean, for the love of God! How is that not a foul? Look at it again, Meredith. Do you see, does the ball change course? No, because he doesn't touch the ball. Akinfenwa, who's like a 240-pound man, is brought down by the sheer force of being kicked in the leg. And then there's no penalty. Ridiculous. Truly, truly ridiculous. Sorry to have to have shown you an instant replay, but that was ridiculous. So it's not that I don't like superhero movies. And it's not even that I don't like dark superhero movies, although I usually don't find the villains convincing, because like true villainy is much harder to get at in movies, right? Because like evil is not really a function of wanting to see the world burn, at least not merely wanting to see the world burn. Like evil is really a function of something sort of much more terrifying that's inside of all of us. It's a potential. It's like a universal potential that is truly like the stuff of horror movies, and I think it can and sometimes is well drawn in movies, but not in Batman versus Superman. There you go, other John Green. Oh, you're a gigantic ginger. Yes, you beautiful ginger. Oh wow, that was not a good. You did not do a good job of the knee slide. It was a really unspectacular knee slide, but a beautiful goal. He's big. He's tough. He has a ginger puff. He's other John Green. Oh, Meredith, I mean, the more I look at that goal, the more I think that other John Green is coming into form. Look at him. Have you ever seen a human being who so resembled Big Bird? It's amazing. His beautiful ginger eyebrows, I just think it's great that Paul John Green has stayed with him, even though he's become such a gigantic ginger. All through the TARDIS, Paul John Green and other John Green have just stayed together no matter what. As you can see, goals from Green, and Jago. It's been a beautiful day to be a Wimbly Wombly supporter. Indeed, we had like 4 goals in the last game, too. We've been just running riot on our opponents. It's wonderful to watch. So, again, it's not that I don't like serious... Oh, God! Nope. Everything worked out better than expected. It's not that I don't like serious action movies. It's that I didn't like that action movie. I thought that it was it took itself way too seriously. And in general, like, I think that there is something frustrating to me about the fact that a movie like I've Been Tackled from Behind in an incredible foul, and it's just, is there a card coming out? Apparently not. In general, like, I find it frustrating that movies like The Notebook, which are perfect examples of their art, are less well-reviewed than movies like Die Hard 4, which are perfect examples of their art, which is something I kept thinking about. I kept thinking, God, I wish that they'd had like 5 minutes of The Notebook in this movie, or something other than, you know, this self-serious consideration of like, that's like ultimately like really uninteresting consideration of like what constitutes like proper heroism. So yeah, I don't know. It all seemed so insular and silly to me, in what could have been like a big interesting world. But some of this I think is down to Superman's weaknesses. Oh, that was not a good finish from Yoda. It was a really good opportunity that didn't work out. Yoda, I'm disappointed in you, but I love you. It's a little bit how I felt about the Star Wars prequels. All right, so we're just going to make sure nobody gets hurt here, and we're going to give Lyle Taylor a chance to shine, because he always enjoys that. And we're going to bring on T.S. Eliot, because he was a good English poet, underappreciated in a lot of ways. English American, really. It's a complicated history. Yeah, look at the way he walks off. He's pleased with himself. 1 goal from 3 shots, making 3 substitutions at once, just like the pros do. I'll be interested to hear in comments what you guys thought of the movie. Wimbly Wombly viewers are more male than female, so and apparently, according to demographic breakdowns, guys liked the Batman versus Superman movie much more than I did. But the average male liked it. So tell me what I'm missing, other than maybe just generally not being terribly convinced by the world of superhero movies. I just kept thinking that if this was an equivalently good Nicholas Sparks movie, people would be destroying it. Instead it only got sort of mildly destroyed. Although it did, to be fair, there were some pretty mean critical reviews of it. I just thought it was not good, Meredith. I've got to tell you, for me, it's not even a rental necessarily. Oh, almost. Probably should have gone over the top there. I'm still learning. Still trying to pace my runs better. Oh no! Oh, disaster has struck in the form of an owl goal. Oh, all right. Let's focus, guys. We've got 2 minutes to try to make up for that disaster. We've got Riggsy on the ball. Riggsy making a run. Oh, he's crafty. He likes to cut back at the last possible second, and he gets a corner kick out of it. All right. I can't decide what's best. Usually this is best. It's none of them are good. There are no good options on corner kicks these days. Oh, it's Green. Turn it, Green. Go! Dang it. We only won 3-1. But when that's your biggest problem, things are looking pretty good. Let me know what you thought of the movie. Thanks for watching. Congratulations to Jago on his first Wimbly Wombly goal. May it be the beginning of many. Best wishes.